We went with the lorry several hours into Sudan.
I think none of us would have expected what we saw, which is a community of people that have a very treatable disease, something that has been practically eradicated in Western culture, who still now, I mean, they live in isolation and they cannot participate in society like their neighbors can because they have this disease. I know that the treatment hasn't been able to reach them for quite some time. It was almost unbelievable to see people missing fingers and toes and with patches of white, scaly skin where there was obvious disease. And knowing in the back of my mind that I was just a short plane trip away from the medicine that they needed, that it's such a treatable and accessible remedy for their disease, it was hard to see, and at the same time, that's real life and that exists. And there are people with those needs, not only in Southern Sudan, but in a lot of places in the world. So to live like that doesn't exist, I think, is not true. They had some requests for help, for assistance with medicine, which is fairly reasonable considering that we can. That's something that we can help with. But it was hard not being able to leave them with something like, I mean, you can't fix leprosy just by visiting. We were able to pass out more blankets and pots and dresses to the people who needed it there. And that was really neat because that's a very isolated community. The people there have a lot of need and they don't have a lot of way to meet the need.
The supplies that yard sale money had purchased, we used a lot of those supplies to pass out at the leper colony as well.
And they were really glad to receive them. And they thanked us by singing and dancing and just loving us and really making us feel very welcome.
And then we danced and had some fun with them.